Hey guys, welcome back to Angel Talk by the Angelics. I am Charity and we are talking about
We are doing a little future video for us. So this is going to be a little cute thing to look back on. So I'm going to give you some questions on where you see yourself in a couple years. So first question here, where do you see your business going in the next 3 to 5 years? So for
um
Angelics and then also yourself personally.
okay. I'll start with the Angelics. Um I see us doing a lot. I feel like we've already done like so much within a year
Mm-hmm.
and we're kind of skyrocketing. So I see that continuing to grow. I see us growing our podcast. I see us honestly I can see us doing so much. Like I'm trying to say all of it,
Right.
or think of just like a couple things. Um, I can see us kind of doing how we did with Texas A&M.
Hmm,
I can see us doing that for like a lot of different schools and
for
like
sure.
dance studios and stuff. I think that I can see us doing that like on a consistent basis. Um, I just see us growing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any places you think we're going to travel to?
I feel like we have such a let's just do it.
Yes.
So it's like I can see us doing anything we
Yeah.
like. If we have an idea, we're like, shit, let's go for it, you know?
So your mind is like, you don't have a specific goal. You're just like, I can see us doing anything. Like nothing will surprise you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like we like the three of us, we have a really good dynamic
Right.
and we like can hold each other accountable to like if we have a new goal that pops up,
For sure.
we'll be able to attain that just because we're like,
Right.
yeah. But I definitely see us like sticking together. You
Mm-hmm.
know, some groups kind of like they fall off and
Yes.
it just kind of whittles away. I don't think
Yeah.
we'll do that.
No, I've definitely told y'all are stuck with me. And that wasn't a joke at all. So
She
I was
said,
like,
we're
if,
like
yeah,
this.
I was like, if y'all are leaving, I'm leaving too, wherever
Yes,
we go.
for
Yeah, I
sure.
definitely think that's how it explains our friendship. Like, we just go with
Yes.
the flow and do whatever, like, is in our space and what's handed to us. Not handed
Mm-hmm.
to us, but like some people ask us to do stuff, and we're like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
We don't have like a certain reason to say no to anything. We're just always like, yes, yes, yes. We're trying to get as much done as possible and also build experiences too. And like you
Yes.
said, it's only been a couple months and we've been growing a whole lot. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the options are endless, that's for sure.
Endless.
Now, next one, what legacy do you hope to leave in both the dance community and the business world?
Mm, I think I need to stop saying I think. I oh, this is kind of hard to think because immediately I thought of like a quote or something. But honestly, I think the thing I want to leave is to block out the outside noise.
Hmm.
Like in our field, like with dance and, you know, like being business owners and stuff, there's a lot of people who don't have the capacity to think like I can take a risk
Mm-hmm.
and it could possibly work,
Mm-hmm.
even if it doesn't look like the conventional job or, you know, it doesn't seem like this is, you know, a safe way to go. Like you can easily get a job and be set for life. Like that's the safe way.
Right.
But are you going to go the way that seems a little scary, but this is going to, you know, fulfill you and um it might not look like it to the outside. So I think like blocking that out because if you let that get in, then you're going to be like, "Oh shoot, can I do this?
Right.
I don't know if this is right. Maybe I should just go the safe way."
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I want to leave. Like just block out what other people got to say because at the
Right.
end of the day, something I say to myself a lot is like and not to go like dark or anything like that, but like in my grave, nobody's going to be in there with me.
Yeah.
Like
No, but that makes
you're gonna
sense. Yeah.
yeah, like you go through this life by yourself. Nobody else is in your head thinking
Mm-hmm.
your thoughts. Nobody like you go to sleep with yourself
Mm-hmm.
and you have to deal with the choices that you made.
Yeah.
And if you let like what other people think you should do dictate what you do, then they're controlling you like a puppet.
That's
And
so
then you're
true.
like, then you go to bed and you're like, oh, I should have did that. I wanted to do that. Dang
Yeah.
it. When you could just do it and then you could be fulfilled, you go to sleep. And
Right.
then, yeah,
Because it's so easy. Like, I bet you've had moments during life where you're like,
every
wait, why am
day.
I listening to this person when
Yes.
this is not what I want to do?
And I sound like I got it together. I don't. Like I literally struggle with it. That's why I feel so passionately about it because this is stuff I have to tell myself. Like,
Exactly.
girl,
Yeah.
you don't even know these people, like these random people.
Well, no one really has it together, but
Yeah,
of
that's
course we
true.
know the answers, but it's hard to like put it in
To
set in
do
stone
it.
for us. Yeah. We were just
Yes.
doing that yesterday. I guess like sending texts of like saying no to someone like is the hardest thing for us. And
Mm-hmm.
I gave y'all advice, but then when it came to me, I could not
Yeah.
reciprocate that and give my own advice to myself. So we're always
Mm-hmm.
constantly learning, but I think it's good that you know that about yourself and like, hey, I got to constantly remind myself of this.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the other or the first question. I didn't ask you what you see yourself doing in the next 3 to 5 years with like your own business or what
Mm.
your own goals are
Okay.
besides or outside of Angelics.
Okay. I have like a few things
Mm-hmm.
that I'm kind of doing. I'm definitely in like a building phase at the moment. Um 3 to 5 years. I see myself teaching more consistently. My ultimate goal is for my gifts like dance, teaching, um, like the media company that we're starting and us, the Angelics,
Mm-hmm.
um, for that, for those things to be able to like fund my life to where I don't have to go like clock into like a job that I don't want
Mm-hmm.
to. Um, so I see myself teaching a lot more consistently. And I am going to start teaching in 2026 more consistently, but I see myself like building a community of dancers who are kind of like-minded, who
Mm-hmm.
we're all actually trying to get somewhere. And um I also see myself, should I say it? Yeah, I'll say it. Okay.
You're fighting your own brain. You're like, should I say
Yeah,
it?
it's like um it's something that I'm working on and I want to start developing. It's like my own curriculum, like Hill's curriculum,
Mm,
for training. What I hear a lot of dancers, Hill's dancers in particular, say is like, oh, there's not a lot of, we've talked about this, there's not a
mhm.
lot of like beginner fundamental classes,
Right.
not even just beginner, but like, you have your ballet like fundamentals classes.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing like that for Hills for real.
Mm-mm.
And so I think I want to create that for the community.
I like that.
Um, yeah, that's what I'm kind of in.
I like that.
I've been kind of doing like personal training. That is like a whole thing because I've been in and out the gym,
Mm-hmm.
and that is something that I want to get back to.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I have to do like one thing at a time.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, and then Hawkeye Media, our media company, is something that we want to start building. So 3 to 5 years, I just see that being fruitful enough for us to like handle all of our responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
And you're spreading yourself out to multiple different ways instead of one, which is really cool because you never know which one's going to take off and which one might like kind of stay steady for a while. So I like that.
Mhm.
Last question for today's video. What's one final piece of advice for dancers who are scared to make the leap into business?
Um, one piece of advice. I would say what I said earlier. About I can't even remember if that was this episode. I think it was this episode. Um, blocking out what other people say.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of the times, like me, for example, I started dancing kind of late, considering how early people start dancing.
Mm-hmm.
People start dancing like single digit age. I didn't start dancing until I was in like high school, like my freshman year of high school
Mm-hmm.
is when I started dancing for real. And I had a lot of moments where I felt like I couldn't do it because I was so late and everybody around me was like dancing since they could walk. And I was like, well shoot, I'm not there. Like how am I gonna be a good dancer? And I just
Right.
started dancing like uh um and I was always hearing like you gotta start when you're young, you gotta start as early as possible. And there were times where I kind of where I actually wanted to stop dancing. Like I wanted to quit altogether. And my mom was in my ear, like, no, you can't do it. Like you have something, you're good. So I think that would be my advice. Like no matter where you are right now, or even if you start a certain way,
Mm-hmm.
you you can do it. It doesn't matter where you start. If you have the passion for it and you put in the work,
Mm-hmm.
um, you you can do whatever you say your mind to.
And you show that too, because look at where you're at right now, like all the
Mhm.
accomplishments you've made and all of our goals for the future. I feel like we only got long ways from here. Only
Yeah,
up. That's for
only
sure.
up.
Only up. All right. Thank you so much, Charity. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.